Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful morning here in Panama City. We're back on the pipeline looking for grouper. That's the main focus today. We do have another guide boat out here that's fishing the same pipeline, so kind of waiting on him to his bunch to get done so we can kind of move around and maybe find some other places to catch some fish here. I was able to get a bunch of menhaden, pretty good sized menhaden. I've got the front live well and the back live well both blacked out with live menhaden. I don't care if they stay alive or not. I'll freeze whatever I don't use and use them, save them for later. But we're going to start off. I've got 100-pound gear with me. I've got 65-pound, 50-pound. I did bring a couple of 30-pound rods just in case, but mostly we're going to fish with the 100-pound gear and see if we can't get some of these grouper off the bottom. I'd like to take a couple home, so we'll get to it. The rod I'm starting off with is a Penn 330 GTI. Like I said, it's got a 100-pound braid on it. I've got a 100-pound Andy monofilament leader, 8/0 hook, 1.25 ounce weight. I'm sorry, that's a 2-ounce weight. But we'll see what we can catch. Here's one of the smaller of the menhaden, probably 5 inches. He's already deceased. We're in 57 feet of water. We don't seem to have much current, but we do have pretty good wind. Something's already hitting that menhaden. So there's the red snapper that I just caught. And I'll measure him in a minute. He's 22.5. So that's about the average size that we catch. He was in 50 feet of water and ate an 8-inch menhaden. His teeth scratched the inside of my thumb. That's what I'm using for bait, and this one's about 7 inches, maybe a little shorter. That's what that red snapper just ate. I also catch them on pieces of these. Well, that was inconvenient. Battery in the camera just died just a minute ago, and I didn't realize it, and I just caught and released a 28-inch red snapper. There'll be pictures of it on my Facebook page, Epic Nearshore PC. And I wish I got it on camera or on film. We'll try and catch another one. What we really want is grouper, but I'll never turn down a snapper. Especially one that's 28 inches long. That is an absolute dandy snapper. I don't care where you're at. One shark. One shark. As I've said in the past, there's not a lot of structure out here in the bays in Panama City. And we're in East Bay. We got St. Andrews Bay in front of us, and the biggest structure we've got is this pipeline. Yeah, there's a couple of wrecks and some hard bottom and stuff like that, but it's just scattered. It's not like it's everywhere. This pipeline is the biggest piece because it runs from Parker to Tyndall, and there's at least 3 pipes. And they've got concrete mats over them. And the mat is, I think, is galvanized hog fence or cattle fence. And they encase it in concrete and sink it down on top of the pipe, keep the pipe from floating. And then they pile rocks and stuff up on it. I can tell you it's crunchy. Alright, I'll show you what I'm looking at here. So you can see that's the structure down there on top of the pipeline. And we're in 58.6 feet of water. And the depth finder, or the transducer, is actually on the bottom of the boat. So from the surface it's a little bit deeper than that. This is where we want to be. We'll let the trolling motor get us stopped and where it wants us to be. We'll drop some baits down and see if we can catch some fish. Good fish. Big old snapper. Big old red snapper. Not what I was looking for, but it is what I caught. So we do have a little bit of current here, outgoing. Yep, another snapper. Decent. Probably not a keeper, or if he is, he's just barely a keeper. Small bait, small fish. Another nice red snapper. About 20 inches. A couple more, we'll have a mess. snapper. A little bit bigger one. Nice snapper.
Kevin is off.
Pretty much the only thing I've been able to land today has been red snapper. I did catch a couple of sharks and a handful of catfish, but I can't get away from the snapper. And I know people that have fished this bay for years that are like, yeah, I can't even catch a red snapper in a bay. Maybe you're not fishing in a bay. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to get notified when I release new videos, hit the bell, subscribe. I appreciate y'all being here.